gaming. Oh, shit! We're gonna make it. This is my last try. Actual last attempt. This is it. All or nothing. For all the marbles. And we'll have some internal defense. I'm gonna try doing internal hard cells. Grounded works for laser, that's big. It is. That would be very cool if that makes lasers actually good. Because surely Caluresis didn't put them in the game and be like, oh yeah, let's make them shit. That doesn't sound like something Caluresis would do. He'd make a good. He'd make a good. Okay, let's grab capacitive. Got a bunch of enemies stacking up here. Hopefully we can start to bully the boss with all these creatures. So far the creatures are the ones getting bullied. Rip. I mean, that works too. Yes, grab onto him. Poison the shit out of him. We're so slow. Oh, I think a spike fell off and did like 1 billion damage. Yeah, cool. So, does it have to be a cell type that I have now? Has that changed? Because these are all cells that I have. I guess we'll take spiky. Elastic spikes? That sounds deadly, dude. Or I could do hard cell spikes, which is also crazy. Hard cell spikes are guaranteed to be amazing. But elastic spikes are guaranteed to be hilarious. I'm gonna do hard cell because I think that's like the winning move. We have time to do some meme stuff later. Oh my god. You have to be a pretty small build to make it through there. What the heck? That was a tight squeeze. Do you see the spikes like randomly freaking out? I wonder what's going on there. They're so bad they can't kill a basic enemy. Okay. That's not great. Or is it just me not being able to... No, it is the... The problem is the hard cell spikes. Fuck. Yeah, I guess spiky heart or elastic spike would have been better. Do they say how much damage they do? You wish. Put balloon cells behind the spikes. We could do that, I guess. Get a little bit of extra oomph coming out of them. I don't know how much that helps the damage. Maybe a little bit. Maybe a decent amount, actually. Just that extra... Oh my god! What does balloon do? It inflates and allows you to kind of hit a little bit better than you would otherwise. Can this guy please die? There we go. It just gives like a little quick thrust almost when it comes to spikes, see? You kind of see the movement that it makes. Ooh, we got the vacuum. That's big. Now we can pull enemies into the spikes. That is so good. What does overcharge vacuum do? It grows the vacuum a lot, and it gets very broken. That's pretty decent. And then I guess this is probably going to slow us down an absolute ridiculous amount. Not sure how worth it that'll be. Let's test this out briefly. Nice. We just perfectly stabbed him in the head. Okay. Here we go. This will be a good one to test on. Yeah, so they are kind of getting pulled into the side a little bit. Which is not really what I want. And the suck pulls us forward, too. Which is very nice. Okay, that looked really good. We've got some always-on cells and some jet cells. I don't think we really need jet cells with what we're doing right now. Yeah, if we get heart monitor, we're cooking, for sure. Have I seen the new enemies in the dark biome yet? No, because I haven't acquired the light cell yet. At some point I would like to visit, though. Okay. I think we're ready, maybe? How you doing there, Ace? Welcome on in. Wow, 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 wow. We have so much money to spend. Okay, make these all hearts. Make some of these hearts. Now we do heart cells to defend. Dark biome is hell now. As it should be. Dark biome has every right to be hell, I think. Okay, so we want them directed at the front, ideally. But I'm still going to have my side spikes, making myself feel a little bit safer. Replace hard cells with hard spikes, you think? I don't know if that's as efficient, and it's definitely going to be a lot more drag heavy. Hard cells on the back. And a couple of spikes for good measure. Okay. We're so slow. There we go. Yeah, the vacuum cell actually allows me to still go pretty fast, which is pretty sick. My turn radius is unbelievably bad. Oh my god, there's two of them. This one seems like it's low health. Yes. Wow, that's a good sign if we're killing those guys. Those things normally kick my ass. Okay, not sure what we're gonna do for the exploding zone, but this should definitely solve this area pretty well. The vampirism is just a nice little bonus, I guess. Here we go. Moment of truth. Do we win these? Okay, we don't win these if we attack from the side. I don't know what's going on there. He's got some sort of resistance. Something that makes him immune to the worst of the damage. Slurp him up like a noodle, dude! Got his ass! Let's go! Give me the drifting. Now we're fast as fuck. Now we literally don't have to care about what we're using. Interesting idea. I don't know how that would function, but we can try it out. For sure. We could just make the summons mind-controlled. Angry Cell will affect, will always affect if it's always on. So what I'm doing is this is going to always affect, but this is going to be the last thing that spawns. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to have a conduction line, and that's going to be how this breaks away, is the idea. So basically, the energy will be coming from up here, which will mean that this will activate at the same time that this activates. That's the idea. Seekers work for minions? Yes, they do. They do work for minions. And then we just have one capacitive, and this is a timer. Okay. And we can have... do we have an inversion? We don't have an inversion. So we'll have to put our vacuums up at the front for movement. We can just do it like that. And make a computer real quick. Yeah. Of course. Okay, then we're gonna have speed, because we want it to be fast. And we'll give it some more seekers so it's got more control. I don't know if a fully surrounded vacuum cell works. I don't think it does, now that I think about it a little bit. Pretty sure it doesn't function that way. Okay. So we've got our always on cell. This is going to anger, and then these are going to be charged from that. This doesn't need electricity. And that should function. And then we can have heart cells. Give it some hearts. That way it can be a little bit tanky. And we'll give it some hard cells to defend itself. So we'll just do that. Leeching? Yeah, we could add some leeching onto it. That seems good to me. If we're not trying to kill right away, then that seems like a logical thing to go for. And then we'll have our speed cell. So the hearts are defended. The conduction line is working fine. And this will just be summoning them repeatedly without me having to have any input at all. Which is good. And we will just hard cell up, and this is us. And you can see it summons, and then it activates. It does take a moment. Okay. So this isn't working quite like I want. So we're gonna move the activation timer. You know, let's just try conductive instead of inductive. Or capacitive, rather, and see if that's better. That is much better. This controls me a lot less. Okay. Goose. Hell yeah. Okay. So we don't have access to heart monitor cell. Which would make this infinitely better. They're sucking, dude. They're sucking up a storm. I'll have to give this a try and see if they're functional. It's a little bit of a weird design, but I think it'll work. Is there a better way I could do this? I think we're using the stuff as well as we can. Okay. Gotta start testing these against real creatures. Here we go. So ideally these ones just push them, I guess. Seems like they're just losing their mind control immediately and then getting injured. Which is not really what I want. So I think we replace this with a traditional spike. I guess we could do one of these. See if we can start getting some kills. Got a couple, little bit of XP here. Don't mind if I did. I think we pushed that guy into the wall. I don't think we even killed him with spikes. Which is not great. This guy's getting completely mobbed. He's still alive. Okay. Yeah, as soon as I add a normal spike into the equation, it works just fine. Okay. That is very good. Let go of me! Oh, shit. Okay. I was a little afraid. If they grab onto me, it's gonna be a problem, but we should be okay, in theory. We have a bunch of room for some more HP, too. And we should just put some spikes on ourselves just to have some self-defense against anything terrible happening. Because remember, we don't have any drift, so... or any, drag, so we can just kind of go crazy with spikes and stuff on us, which is really nice. Negative cell follow would make them afraid of you, I think. Yes, that would work, I guess. Rather than following you, they would run away from you. That checks out. Are they getting the chance to spawn all their damaging parts? I don't think they are. I'm going to put this in the middle, and then I'm going to have a capacitive here and see if that improves the build. Because it looks like sometimes they don't get to spawn with their spikes. Oh my god. I need to pay closer attention. That was almost my death. That was really scary. Okay, so they are firing off slower now, which is exactly what I wanted. So that way I've got more time to regen, and they've got more time to fully generate. Because if they're generating without their spike, then they're not going to do any damage, which is really problematic. I think we're ready to take on the boss. I've been gathering a bunch of extra XP here, but I think we're pretty much good to go. Just have to avoid getting horribly blown up out of nowhere by enemies like that. I gotta actually play in zoomed out mode while I'm in this area, because the enemies have such immense range. Do I have... I don't have any of the summoner abilities this time around, which is unfortunate. And that prevents me from, like, getting a free respawn or whatever. Which is a little unfortunate. Dude, the vacuum effect on these guys are pretty wild. Look at that. They're so good. They're so friggin' good. We got speedometer. How fast do I want these little shits to go? They get to go even faster now, by the looks of it. New zone spotted, chat! Pog! Oh, fuck. Okay, we're good. I'm really afraid to change my build while I'm, like, in combat, though. Because that's how bad things happen. Feels like the vacuum or the speedometer cells is kind of, like, doing more harm than good. Like, sometimes it makes them go absolutely insane, and then a lot of the time they just do nothing. That's kind of the vibe. I'm gonna change it back. I'm gonna change it back for now. Do a tanky build? Okay. We'll do. Do one of these. Oh, we bonked him good. We bonked him good. Ow, they're bonking me good. Holy smokes. Okay, I need to regenerate. Is the thing. That is kind of a problem that I've got. Okay, there we go. It is a little bit like accelerative homing in Noita, that's true. I didn't really intend for the build to be that way, but it sure is. Okay. We're healing. Yes. Okay. I love it when XP just gets launched into me from across the map. It's so convenient. Okay, that boss is looking awful gray. Which means he's probably close to death. Just need to get the dudes on the target. Okay, they've healed up. Okay. What a dangerous guy. He's still firing on me. He's actually got such incredible range. I apologize for playing in ant mode, but I think this is actually what needs to happen when you're playing against the higher power enemies like this. Okay, we were close, but then this other enemy got in the way. Kill him! He's so close to dead! Finish the job, boys! Hell yeah, dude! We made it! Okay, give me budding. That's gonna help them recover. That's really good. And now we're good to go to the next zone. They're consuming it! It's gone! It's just gone. That is so cool. Okay. How do we upgrade? Let's give it some leeching hands. So I'm going to do this, and they should have control over that. Let's try that out. So you can see that it is, like, reaching forward with it. Okay, so that's effective. Me at Applebee's. Good one, good one. Okay. Not a spoiler, but I had a great time in the next biome. I am very excited to go to a fresh biome. For the first time. don't think there's too much I want to do. Yeah, we're definitely going to make the body bigger. I'm going to do like this, probably. Double your armor. Yeah, they did say to go tanky, didn't they? We can go big tank mode. Do we have light cells? I don't think I do. Yeah, let's just go Giga Giant mode. We'll get freaking huge. So like this. More speed. That's a good idea too. I should. Speed is defense. Speed is absolutely defense. Okay. Something like that. Sweet. Okay, how are we feeling about this? Feeling pretty fast. These guys don't bump into me, that's great. This is combo cell, spiky hard cell. It's just a combination. It's pretty good. Okay. So have this for control. And then we're pooping out these still. And those are doing well. And I guess we could put some spikes on us. Seems like a good idea. Something like this. Sweet. You've never beaten a boss in any of your attempts? You always die first. Game hard. Game very hard. I don't blame you. Okay, let's just get some more stability here, I guess. I guess there's no reason that shouldn't be a hard cell there. And then we'll just fill up on hearts. That didn't take long. It didn't take long at all. Okay. That's good. Any recommendations for early cells to pick? Jet cells are supremely helpful. One of the very best cells in the whole game, I would say. Okay. This is it. Going into the new zone, chat. The grass zone. I'm a little afraid. Ooh. There's vines. New enemy spotted? Oh, no, let go of me. Uh-oh. My build is running into some problems. What are you? Okay. It's still alive. Okay, now it's not. This might be a bad area to do the vacuum cell thing. Okay. Thankfully, these vines seem pretty easy to break through. There's a bunch of them, dude. Murder! They seem to, like, pulse. I think they pulse with some sort of poison. I think that's the idea. Whoa, what is that thing? Okay. Whoa, look at that plant. It's firing balls, dude. That is so friggin' cool. Okay. That thing is dead. I don't trust this plant. I don't know how efficiently we're going to be able to kill it. But yeah, we are in the jungle. Okay. More plant-looking creatures. Oh, it's firing stuff. It's firing things at me. I don't know what they do, but I don't want to be touched by them. They're phasing, whatever they are, and the creature is dead. Okay. That's cool. Oh my goodness. So far, so good. This place hasn't been too bad. Very cool so far. It's a very congested zone compared to the other zones that we've been through. The plant's immortal because it's rooted. I guess that makes sense. There's like a little group of tiny ones. Look at these little fricks, dude. They are being consumed. Wait, so there's just like a tiny one that seems to be budding there over and over. That's really cool. I need to jump in and see how that one works. That seems like a really clever design. It basically one-to-one self-replicated by the looks of it, based on what I saw there. Okay. Yeah, this area, it has a lot going on so far. I need a better way to regenerate. The fact that I keep firing off when I'm missing a bunch of HP is very rough. But this design does seem to be holding up. What is that? What is that, dude? Whatever it is, it's friggin' dead now. This build is definitely holding its own. How are your minions maintaining power? We're using the always on cell to maintain power. So that's what's the source of all the power in our build. Okay, I'm gonna take lightweight, I guess. Maybe I should have taken friendly and inverted it or something. Ab Chip Top, thank you. Hold on, I appreciate that. Thank you. Oh my goodness. There's so much going on in here. It's new, it's not rare. It seems to show up pretty regularly. Ow, leave me alone. Oh, the spikes can regrow a bit, seemingly. That's interesting. Oh my gosh, they're like they're little bugs. They're cute little bugs. I've been so zoomed out that I haven't had a moment to enjoy the majesty of the creation. Mostly because these little guys are destroying me. Okay. Just tear them to shreds. They look so similar, like my drones and whatever they're going after, that I can't tell what's happening. It's just chaos. There we go. We win. That's how I know I win, is if the XP shows up. Okay. We're making our way. Where are we going? We gotta go down a little bit. This place is a friggin' maze. I'm glad you're enjoying there, Abchip. I'm really happy. Oh no! Oh my god, we almost got killed by something that got stuck inside our body. That was really brutal. Okay, we're living. We're back to living. Bonk. We got him, ladies and gentlemen. Okay. This design has served me pretty well. It's a little bit spooky. I wish I had some way to invert the... like, keep the drones away from me. But I haven't had anything show up just yet. Sadly. Get a little bit more HP. So why not? There we go. We are the healthiest. This is a dead end. This is where phasing would be really handy. Thankfully, they don't seem to do too much damage to me. Just imagine calm, lush forests getting decimated by an invasive species that came out of nowhere. I am definitely the invasive species. That is for certain. What is that? It's like a mantis flower. Oh my god, it's a real mantis. Holy shit, that's so fucking cool, dude. He's so cool. Look at him. It's amazing. And it's also getting eaten alive. Rip. That is so cool. I love praying mantises. They're sick as hell. They are quite the unique bug. It did survive quite a lot. These guys aren't really known for their damage, though. They're mostly known for their persistence. I haven't really set them up to do a crap ton of damage. They're more set up to poke away at the enemy until they die. Speaking of which, I could just put an extra spike on and probably do a lot more damage than what I'm doing. There we go. Yeah, that does ramp up the damage quite a lot. Consume freely. Okay. I don't know what this flower does. But it does need to die. Oh, I got stuff in me. That was nasty. Alright. We're alive. For now. There are so many things that can go wrong still. But we're definitely tanky. So at least we've got that going for us. Those definitely just exploded. The update's insane, Unknown Error. It's so good. So much cool new content. Very, very cool new things. I'm super... I don't think there's a single thing in the update that I dislike. Everything feels really good so far. The very start of the game is like a little bit ridiculous. And I think it's always going to be that way, where the start of the game's the hardest part, because you don't have all the stuff you need to do crazy bullshit and just outperform the game. But, yeah, it's fun. It's a good time. Whoa! That's so cool. That is so friggin' cool. Okay. These things need to give me a break. My own summons are always, like, pecking away at me. Okay. We're sneaking through. The way these things, like, stop on a dime is so bug-like. It's really cool. Man, this makes me wonder, like, this game has so much potential to just grow and grow and grow. Like, this is just the latest stage. I don't know how many they're planning on doing, but it really goes to show just how much more stuff there is to do. Unknown Error. It takes a lot of time. And, like, I'm sure my stuff is quite amateurish to people who are even better than me. Like, that's the thing, is, like, there's so many levels of depth to this game. You will continue to be surprised by the amazing things that can be created. X to downs. I mean, I don't know. From the comments I get, it sure feels that way. Welcome back there, Spooky. Give me all this. Delicious. We're so close to what I believe to be the end of this level. I can kind of see some stuff. What are you? He's like a weird bear guy. Look at him. He's very peculiar. They're eating him. They're sucking on his toes. God. He's dying. Slowly but surely. The venom's doing its thing. There we go. Yeah, it was very much like a water bear. I feel like I'm skipping over the thing. Okay, I'm gonna do us all a favor, and I'm gonna take this one off while I'm traveling. That way we can just move without getting even more of these guys spawned in. Leave me alone. Did I choose the wrong path? No. I did not. This is the right path. Get this thing off me! Oh my goodness. Yeah, eat that vine. Have you ever made an Ossogoth hole? This sounds like a really, really high level Ligma joke. Is this not the highest level Ligma joke of all time? Hi, Michaela. How's it going? Good. Good, I've almost won the new Primordialis demo. The latest patch. What? Why can't they be both? What?
Okay.
You don't strap bombs to your babies?
No.
Oh, okay. Well.
Those light things.
What?
Reflecting those little light things?
What little light things?
There was like rainbow little light dots.
Yeah, that's XP. Of course I'm collecting XP, Michaela. What do you take me for? Not an XP maxer? When have you known me to not take XP?
Didn't know it was XP.
Okay, well now you know it's XP, so you know that I'm gonna pick it up. Look at all that XP. Look at that creature. That's a new one.
I don't know.
Ah! Yeah, these are evil demon babies that eat everything that they touch. They're incredibly dangerous.
Hello, Plasmanair.
Oh my god.
Eat us.
Oh, there it is. It died. No, what? No, it's not okay. It died on its own. It exploded before I even got to fight it.
Look, there's XP.
I know, but it's not the same. Oh no! I didn't get to fight the boss. After all that. Alright, well I guess we know what we're doing next episode on Primordialis Ball Z. We're fighting the crazy new boss. Oh my god, dude. He just exploded himself, dude. Congratulations. You're free to explore. We have much more to explore. That is for certain. But I hope you all enjoyed all the Primordialis. There's been an absolute ton of it, and there will be a ton more to come with the crazy patch. There's so much to do. Michaela, do you have anything to say to the YouTube crowd?
Keep doing what you're doing. Hope you have a good time zone, and thanks for being here.
Yeah. That was to the stream, though. That wasn't the YouTube.
Oh. I thought you meant YouTube chat.
No.
Subscribe!
Yeah, there you go. That's the one.